Hello everyone, this is Marie Holiday and welcome to another one of my live stream lectures. And before I get into this very important, actually it's going to be an acknowledgement to one of my newest business affiliate, and I will get into that in a moment. But before I get into this acknowledgement, I just want to thank all of my subscribers, my supporters, my viewers, my sponsors. I got up this morning and my YouTube channel has reached well over 208,000 plus subscribers, and none of that would have been possible without all of my ongoing supporters. But we still got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of phenomenal goals for my YouTube channel for the year 2024. So with that being said, the focus of this lecture, acknowledgement, is I want to acknowledge one of my newest business affiliates. And my newest business affiliates is Rodriguez and Associates CPA, Professional Accounting and Title Services. If the audience is aware, I relocated from North Carolina to the state of Florida, officially relocated September 2023, but earlier part of 2023, I was literally for several months living between two different states, the state of North Carolina and the state of Florida. In the earlier part of 2023, I was making trips back and forth from North Carolina to Florida to get everything set up to purchase my mobile home. But I actually found out about Rodriguez and Associates CPA on one of my trips to Florida. And earlier last year when I was in the area, I walked into that business establishment. All of his team, his staff members, treated me with the highest level of professionalism. They answered all of my questions. And I basically shared with them that I'm in the process of relocating to the state of Florida. I am going to need a really good CPA for my personal taxes, my business taxes. They gave me valuable information, but most importantly, I felt the level of professionalism in that office, that business establishment. Everyone, I really felt a positive spirit in that organization, and I really did. And so I got business cards. I introduced myself, and not long after that, a few days later, I had to go back to North Carolina. And so when I came back out to Florida again, officially September 2023, I just felt really good about, Rodriguez and Associates or business organization when I met them prior, and I already had their business card. So and I just really was drawn to this accounting business establishment, CPA, Mr. Rodriguez. He's a certified public accountant, and when I made the decision to utilize them to do my personal and business taxes, I called them up. His staff was very friendly over the phone. They actually and I told them that I wanted them to do my personal and business taxes. And one of the things that organization did is they immediately sent me a tax return checklist, a thorough checklist of all of the documents that I needed to get together for that first consult. Also on that phone call, they went ahead and scheduled me for my first consultation with David, that's his first name. And I showed up for that first consultation. And what I really do like about his team, and what I like about David, he really takes the time to get to know you on a personal basis. Asking, just personal questions, establishing that rapport that is so very important from a professional standpoint, to really take the time to get to know that person before, he got into talking about information in terms of your taxes. So that first consult was just, again, I felt the warmth from all of the staff members working with him, his team, David. And me, I'm a businesswoman, And so, and one of the things I did tell David and his team, that my prior CPA, had the same CPA for well over 15 years. They did my personal taxes, my business taxes, and one of the powerful documents that they needed and I had was my 2022 taxes. So all in all, today I went to pick up my final finished product, my personal taxes, my business taxes, because I was living between two states. They had to delve a little deep and also file my taxes for North Carolina, file taxes for Florida. In North Carolina, there's state tax. Then in Florida, there's only, in North Carolina, you pay state and federal taxes. In Florida, there's no state tax. So my case was a little bit unique, but David and his team praised me on how thorough I had all my documents together, and I was 100% satisfied. I will now officially are going to consider Rodriguez and Associates. They are officially now one of my business affiliates, because I'm going to need ongoing guidance throughout my professional career for my personal taxes, my business taxes. And he really spend time with you explaining everything that he did behind the scene and his team did behind the scene. And I'm telling you, I got my money's worth. So if you are in the area of the Clearwater area, the Tampa area, the St. Pete area, I'm telling you, if you need your personal or your business taxes done, because I'm not going to recommend anyone who I have not experienced them on a professional level and also discern the spirit. Check out Rodriguez and Associates CPA. I'm going to also put his business website in the comment area, and I'm telling you, I am officially on board in utilizing this powerful CPA business to do my personal and business taxes. And I tell people, pay the experts to do what they do. Because the money I spent to pay for those services, I will be able to utilize that money I spent for him to do my personal and business taxes as a business write-off when I file taxes for the year of 2024. Pay the experts. Stop trying to do everything yourself. Pay the experts. If you're in the Tampa, St. Pete, Pinellas County area, Clearwater area, I'm telling you, you need to go to Rodriguez and Associates CPA. I'm telling you, I felt the same way I felt about my CPA that had been working for me for 15 years. When I initially met my CPA that was working with me for 15 years, but when I initially met them, I felt the warmth, I felt the professionalism, and I felt the same way about this organization right here. The warmth, the professionalism, everybody in there, I'm telling you, they are not just in it to just be doing a job. They really have passion about what they do in terms of taxes and explaining things to people and etc. It's all about the power of collaboration. And as a content creator, Marie Holiday ain't attaching my name to nothing that is not legit, nothing that I have not checked out myself, and checked out the professionalism. And I'm telling you, my personal and business taxes have already been filed. This is just my copy. My stuff filed. I'm good. And he made sure I got copies of everything in a folder. And he literally explained everything to me. And he explained also in terms of how they also had to file my North Carolina taxes, Florida taxes, federal taxes, all of my write-offs from a business standpoint. I'm telling you, David is on top of his game. David is on top of his game. If you need your taxes done, you need to go there. And his fees, depending on everybody's scenario, is different. It's fair and reasonable. But if you want top value, Ain't nothing in this world of top value. You talking about a person who got the credentials, a certified public accountant who has gone through school, staying abreast of all of the tax laws, on top of his game. Ain't nothing in this world of true value is gonna come cheap. Something of quality, and his prices are fair and reasonable. Everybody's situation is different, but if you want top quality in a certified public accountant doing your taxes versus going to one of those income tax places where a person may have only taken a tax course and you get your taxes done that way, that is not the same as someone who's got the credential, a CPA credential, has sat for a board exam, staying abreast of all of the tax laws. This individual is on top of his game, and I will highly recommend for anyone in the area who need their personal taxes done, business taxes done, or if you may have questions for David and his team, this is the spot to go, and I'm here to tell you. So ladies and gentlemen, again, the purpose of this is to give acknowledgement to one of my newest business affiliates for Paris and Associates Resource Center, because when you are in business, you got to make sure you are aligning yourself with the applicable business affiliates, just like Page Publishing, the world-renowned publishing company that published my book, is a business affiliate and send me my royalty checks every quarter, is a business affiliate who track the sales of my book that can be purchased anywhere in the world. I don't have to keep up with none of that. I don't have to keep up with none of that. That's what I paid the publisher for, and they are a business affiliate. Stop trying to do everything and align yourself with the appropriate business affiliate. If you are in business, if you are a content creator, if you got your own business simultaneously being a content creator, hire the experts to do what they do so that can free you up to focus on cultivating, developing your brand, your product, your service, your YouTube channel, and I'm here to tell you. And another thing that I really respect about David was, towards the end, he gave me many pointers, many pointers to do for 2024 from a business and a strategic standpoint that got me to thinking from a strategic standpoint and the business standpoint. So we had that discussion, and that's a good example of when you meet someone from a business perspective, they're taking that time out to dialogue with you, to give you pointers. It wasn't all just about me going up to pick up my taxes and pay the bill. No, he literally sat down with me and engaged in dialogue to get to know me, a little bit about me on a personal level. Talks, for example, talking about me writing my book, Awake Financial Freedom, talking about my YouTube channel, talking about the goals and objectives and future plans in the direction on where I want to go financially, talking about investment tips. That's what I'm talking about. And I haven't seen that level of professionalism in a long time, for the exception of my CPA that handled my personal and business taxes for 15 years. Now I got a new CPA because I have relocated, and I will highly, if you need your taxes done and you're in Florida, go to the experts. Call this organization. I'm going to put his business website in my description. I'm going to also send him this his organization this video so they all can be aware that me as a content creator, I'm shouting them out. It's the power of collaboration, the power of cross collaboration, and I'm here to tell you. So ladies and gentlemen, be on the lookout. Make sure you mark your calendar for Saturday, March the 2nd. I'm going to do a powerful live stream lecture, and the focus of that lecture is going to be the legal process that must occur before you submit your manuscript to any publisher. I'm going to dig deep, and I'm going to talk about that legal document. If that legal document is not in place, your manuscript, I'm going to say this loud and clear, your manuscript is, from a legal standpoint, is not protected. It's not. anybody can claim that work and submit it to a publisher as their own manuscript to a publishing company and get royalty checks for the rest of their life versus you, because your manuscript ain't protected. And I'm here to tell you. So that's all I have. Simple files, simple fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.